Hi, welcome to the video. In today's revision session, we're going to be focusing on the heart. Let's first start with some basic anatomy. Here is a diagram of the heart. You can see the left and the right atrium and ventricles. Remember, we label this as the anatomical position, so the right ventricle and atrium appear on the left of the diagram. We can look at the anatomical position of the heart within the rib cage. This allows us to determine the four corners of the heart. The upper left corner of the heart is located at the second intercostal space. The lower left corner of the heart, where the apex of the heart is found at the fifth intercostal space. The upper right corner is located at the third costal cartilage, and the lower right corner is at the sixth costal cartilage. Oxygenated blood flows through the left-hand side of the heart, with blood entering the left atrium via the pulmonary veins from the lungs. It then passes down into the left ventricle via the mitral valve. The left ventricle has a thicker muscular wall than the right ventricle, so it can pump blood around the body at a higher pressure. The blood then exits the heart to systemic flow via the aortic valve to the aortic arch. The aortic arch then branches into the brachiocephalic trunk, the left common carotid artery, and the left subclavian artery. Once it has passed through the body, the blood returns to the heart, deoxygenated, via the inferior and superior vena cava into the right atrium. It then passes to the right ventricle. The valve on this side is called the tricuspid valve. The blood then exits the heart to the pulmonary trunk via the pulmonary valve, where it then flows into the left and right pulmonary arteries to take blood to the lungs. These are the only deoxygenated blood-carrying arteries in the body. So what are some of the functions of the heart? The heart helps to control blood pressure, which is important because blood must reach the furthest parts of the body to give an adequate supply of oxygen and nutrients to all tissues. Blood pressure is the force, or hydrostatic pressure, that blood exerts against a blood vessel wall, and it varies based on A. the system, B. the distance from the left ventricle, and C. whether the heart is in systole or diastole. Have you ever wondered how the heart beats? The key point here is that the pumping action of our heart is regulated by an electrical conduction system that coordinates the contraction of the various chambers of the heart. Firstly, the heart is innervated by both parasympathetic and sympathetic fibres. These fibres pass down the heart from the medulla located in the brainstem by way of the vagus nerve. So, what is the pathway of electrical stimulation? The sinoatrial node, located here, generates an electrical stimulus, hence why it's known as the heart's natural pacemaker. This small mass of specialised tissue produces an impulse that travels to the atrioventricular node, located here, where the impulse is slowed down temporarily, then continues down the conduction pathway via the bundle of His. The bundle of His branches into left and right bundles that run along the interventricular septum. The left bundle branch further divides into the left anterior and the left posterior fascicles. These bundles and fascicles give rise to thin filaments known as Purkinje fibres. These fibres innervate the two ventricles so that they contract in sync, allowing for a coordinated and controlled rhythm of blood circulation. Now, what happens when things go wrong in the heart? There are many possible diseases of the heart, an example being coronary heart disease. This occurs when one of the coronary arteries supplying the heart with oxygenated blood is blocked or interrupted by a buildup of atheroma. Causes include smoking, lack of exercise resulting in obesity, hypertension, high cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes. Chest pain, also known as angina, and heart attacks are the two main symptoms of coronary heart disease. Statins and beta blockers are the two main types of drugs used to treat the symptoms of coronary heart disease. Beta blockers reduce blood pressure, and statins inhibit enzymes that synthesize cholesterol in the liver. An alternative treatment to drugs are stents, which widen blood vessels to reduce blood pressure. So to summarise, we've covered the basic anatomy of the heart, its blood flow, electrical stimulation, and coronary heart disease. We hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.